All right, welcome back here to the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet and daily presented by our friends over at Gordon McKernan and the G Squad. Of course, Gordon McKernan, one of the best lawyers that you'll find around our state. Easy to find them online, but of course, the king of NIL down here right now in South Louisiana. And one of his players on staff is Greg Brooks, who has been balling, man. Louisiana native, came home here and has been playing in the defensive backfield after transferring over from Arkansas last season, has been playing at an extremely high level. He's back with us in studio this morning with compliments of the G Squad. Good to see you, bro. Good morning.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all get it done.
That's right. Bet. All right, man. So much to talk about. First off, let me start with your defensive coordinator, Matt House. He's been announced that he is one of 15 finalists for the Broyles Award. And Greg, the most impressive part to me watching y'all's defense play is that every single week y'all look different. Like y'all have a different plan. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that you could box anybody in 4-3, 3-4. Y'all are very versatile, and it looks like it starts from his planning. What is your relationship like with House? What's it been like playing for him in this one season here at LSU?
You know, Coach House, my guy. You know, with the defense that we've been running, you know, like you said, we switch it up every week, and it's a great adjustment because teams don't never know where to come. Like, you know, sometimes Perk might come from the boundary, Perk might come from the field, Perk might come up the middle. You know what I'm saying? So teams don't really know what they were trying to do, and then us complimenting his style of coaching is just real good for us. And you know, he brings it out of us each and every day, man. He doesn't accept nothing but greatness, and I appreciate everything for that from him.
You brought up Perk, and I was going to get there, but screw it. Let's get there, bro. How good is this cat?
Yeah, he's nice.
Well, like as a peer of his, you're a player. You're playing at a high level. I mean, I've heard comparisons to you from Tyrann Mathieu this year. But watching him play, what do you see? What makes him so good?
You know, just him being a freshman playing at a high level like that. You know, yeah, sometimes he'll mess up, but he always gonna be in the right spot at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And he keep his head level. He doesn't get too high, get too low. You know, he's always in the right mind space, and he's gonna be a great one for LSU.
How about your season? I mean, it looks like you have fit into this defense very well. At times, you have looked like a premier playmaker, and the entire season you have been steady for them. What have you made of your year here at LSU as you go into the final regular season matchup?
You know, I think it's been a good year. You know, just got to keep going out there and keep doing my job. Let the plays come to me, and hopefully that'll create more plays.
What was it like going back to Arkansas?
It was fun, you know. It was cold. It was cool, you know. Got to see all my old guys and stuff like that. But I'm glad we got the dub, got the trophy back. You know, that was like their Super Bowl, so we got to take it away from them.
How big is that? It's huge there, right?
Yeah, it's huge. It's like 180 pounds.
No, but like as far as what it means to Arkansas.
Yeah, it means the most. It's, like I said, it's a Super Bowl. Like last year when we played LSU, it's like the biggest game on our schedule. Make sure you go hard, and I'm pretty sure that's why they played such a hard game.
Yeah,
you know, being able to score that tight. But it's huge for them, and I'm just glad we went out there, handled business, and came right back home.
How difficult was it to turn around on that emotional high Saturday night in Tiger Stadium? People flood the field. You got a huge win at home. To 7 days later, you're playing at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's freezing cold, gray skies. What was that mentally like as far as the turnaround went?
Obviously, you know, a lot of people call that like a trap game or something, but Coach Kelly prepared us right throughout the whole week, getting our mindset right. And we came out there, and it was a low-scoring game, but we came out there and came out with a dub, and that's all that matters.
How much do you pay attention to what people are saying around y'all right now? It's all good. You know what I mean? Do you hear that stuff? Do you pay attention to that stuff? Or is it impossible not to hear it?
I think it's impossible not to hear it. You know, you go through Twitter, you see rankings, all sorts of stuff. But it's just about having a clear space, you know, clear mind, of being able to take it one day at a time. And that's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? Take it one game at a time, because you never know what can happen from now on. So just take it one game at a time, keep on getting these wins, and everything else will fall into place.
What's this week like? You're out of school, you got holiday, you got football game. What's it like managing this particular week of getting ready to play?
It's a huge week. You know, Coach Kelly emphasized yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We have to win. And A&M gonna play their hardest, just like Arkansas played their hardest. They're gonna play their hardest against us. So we gotta go out there and dominate and not treat it like it's a bye week or something like that. You gotta keep going hard each and every day.
What do you see on A&M when you watch film of them?
They have a lot of talented young people. You know, they may not have the record might not show it, but they have a lot of talented players.
Gordon McKernan was in here a couple of weeks ago, and he was talking about NIL. He was talking about some of the successes of the year and what it's been like to work with some of you guys, and said you were in his office, and y'all were talking some life stuff. And then he was giving Greg Brooks some advice, and then on cue, this chat feed right here that we watched throughout the show just started to melt. People were wondering, is Greg Brooks coming back next year? Is Greg Brooks going to leave next year? Where are you on that decision? Have you thought about that, and do you talk about that right now, or is you just waiting the season to get over?
I haven't really thought about it yet. You know, obviously, people ask me what I'm going to do. But I didn't walk Steve Day because my family couldn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to miss that moment with them. But I haven't made my decision yet. Probably do it after the bowl game or after the last game of the season.
What's it like being home? Playing
It's
ball.
fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be my first Thanksgiving. I ever go back home in like 3 years. So that's going to be fun. Get to eat all the good food.
You mentioned that it's impossible not to hear what people are saying around y'all. You feel like y'all are one of the best teams in the country right now because it feels like outside of the locker room, it feels like y'all are. Do y'all believe that?
Most definitely. You know, who wouldn't believe that? You know, the way we've been playing at a high level. You know, I know we suffered those 2 losses, but both of those losses honestly were on us. You know, but I feel like we are one of the best teams in the country, and when we are given that opportunity presented, we're gonna make sure that we present.
Can you tell me about the journey to get here? I mean, I would have guessed 10 months ago when you got to Baton Rouge, nobody would have expected to be talking legitimately about a college football playoff and an SEC title. Can you take me through some of the days of the journey to get here and when you started to believe that this was even possible?
It's crazy because I'm pretty sure 6 weeks ago nobody thought we would be where we are now. You know, but I seen it come like all together. You know, from the moment that I got here to now is like a whole difference. You know what I'm saying? Teams a lot closer, people hanging out with each other more, and it's just I think it's showing in the style of play. You know, the offense coming together, defense playing well, and everything's just coming together. Special teams stepping up now, so it's just all coming together. And once we're really starting to figure it out, and that's why you can see the success on the field.
What was that Alabama game like in Tiger Stadium for you as a Saturday night in Tiger Stadium where great game and you saw everybody kind of celebrate?
That's crazy. You know, it's a night that you'll never forget. Not too many people can say that they beat Alabama, so it's going to be a night I can never forget.
Have a great week of preparation, man.
Yes, sir.
It
Appreciate
is
you.
always good to see you. A part of the G Squad, Gordon McKernan, get Gordon, get it done. Greg Brooks, standout safety, defensive back for LSU as the Tigers get prepared for Texas A&M this Saturday. They will celebrate Thanksgiving in the meantime and get prepared up, practiced up as LSU Texas A&M this Saturday from College Station. Great to see you, G.
Appreciate you.
We'll be back with Caskey's Clicker. Coach Caskey is here. He'll be breaking down some of the yeah, be breaking down some of the LSU defense. We'll be breaking down some of the film of what we've seen and what we'll be watching. Coming up next here on the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet.